How's it going, guys? I was just enjoying that music for a moment because it is quite nice. But Tone here, and we were looking at another 2020 70RL challenge entry. And this game is called Cardlock. I thought this was pretty well done, so I wanted to showcase it here. It is another take on the deck builder that is getting very popular since Slay the Spire is out. But we have a map here, and how this works is you actually have a party of 3 guys, and then you can walk around this map freely. I don't know if there should be some kind of penalty for walking around, but there is not. I think what the map really adds to the game is it kind of just gives you pathing options. You can see we have enemies, we have the exit to the next stair, and then we have health. So the generation of the map really determines like how much you can do on one floor before you leave, because I don't know, I've had one where I got like 4 enemies between me and the stairs with no hearts, and I couldn't even do anything. I just lost. Maybe if I had more skill, I would have made it or survived through all of them, but I did not in that situation. Sometimes you get a direct path to the stair and no enemies that you don't have to fight if you don't want to. Of course, you will be under-leveled and under-prepared for the next floor if you do that, so you are going to want to have to fight something. But sometimes you get easy access to a couple of hearts and easy access to a couple of enemies, and you can kind of fight and heal in between and all that. So that's what's kind of going on the world map here. But let's take on our first fight. Here's the other thing, you get difficulty ratings, and it tells you what you're fighting. So our first fight, and this is a forced encounter, we can't really do anything else in this map, is a crystal and a crab for a total difficulty of 3 stars. Suppose if you were familiar with the game and you knew what these enemies did, you could go ahead and pick your fights and prepare for them the way you want to. So here's the crystal, 20 health, 2 movement, and we have a crab, 30 health, 2 movement, or crabo I should say, and they have their own hand size and number of actions they can perform. One thing I'd like from this game is if it gave you like a little bit of a better description of the enemies, because I feel like you just have to not necessarily die, but you probably will lose some games just learning what the enemies do, because having that information really dictates how you want to approach everything. It would help a lot for your strategizing there. So we have 3 guys here. They're random names, but we have Filbert, Jazz, and Lola. So you're on like a kind of tactics style floor here, like Into the Breach, or like, is it like the Final Fantasy Tactics games, is what it kind of reminds me of. Grid-based, and we can move and play a card on our turn. So we have Filbert, he just has 3 strikes. Jazz also only has 3 strikes. And Lola has 2 shoots. So Lola is like the ranged character, is what I've learned. So when you hover over this, it shows you the tiles that you can affect there. So we have 2 shoot attacks and then a blaze. Apply burning to target, which deals 4 damage every turn. So damage over time is definitely nice. Maybe I'll move back and blaze this crystal. I'd like to do the crab because they have more health, but I will take what I can get. Cast blaze on the crystal, and that is burning. And we have less options for these guys. And you can see we have actions here. Everyone has 1 of 1 action. So I'm just gonna move and strike this guy. I think these 2 guys do have more varied decks, but we only drew these cards this time. And as you grow on and you get more cards, then you can get more variants and more interesting hands. This has 2 movement. I'm gonna run away from this guy and see if we can gang up and kill this crystal first. I think having everyone focus 1 guy so that we can eliminate them quickly and remove their damage and actions from the playfield, it would be the best strategy here. And then we can focus on the crabo in turn. And so I will end my turn. Took 4 damage from the fire. He casts a barrier ability. I think he just gave everyone +1 shield. And a crab, since I ran away, did not get to do anything. This is one thing that, it's probably just me, but I almost clicked end turn to start my turn, because I need more like, not animation, but something to delineate that my turn has begun. I think it may have flashed new turn, so like I said, that's really on me. But I almost clicked end turn. I did that a lot playing this earlier, when I really just wanted to start my own turn. it felt like we were still in their phase. Let's see here. We have a charge attack, 9 to 12 damage and 2 knockback, and stun. That sounds very good. Oh, but if you look at this, you cannot use it against someone that's adjacent to you. It looks like it goes at least 2 tiles. It looks like it goes forever, which is pretty cool. Very long range. I don't think we need that to kill this crystal. It looks like I can just hit him once and he will be done. Too bad this rock is here. I don't know if the Crabbo has an AI and he knew he could block my charge. You actually draw these cards after you play your last turn, so this was in my hand when this Crabbo acted. But nonetheless, he is, whether intentional or not, blocked by this rock. I think we're just gonna punch the crystal. And can I still move? I can, so then we're gonna go over here. And then, so yeah, we drew this counter. So different types of cards. This counter triggers when melee attacked. So these are like reaction abilities, and then there's also some like passive abilities. So this says it blocks the attack, then follows up with a counter attack. If we can get him in a position where he would be attacked, then that would help a lot. Oh, I didn't pay attention. It looked like that barrier actually full blocked our attack. So this guy still has all of his health, so I think that means Lola is going to have to finish them off. We just have 3 shoots now, nothing too interesting. We only did 6 damage, but this guy is still burning. You can, from the bottom of the screen, you can see that flame symbol. They should die at the end of our turn. And now we have the Crabbo. I'd like to use a strike. Oh, you know what? I haven't done this before, but let me try something. So I don't want to go up to this guy and attack him in melee, because I want to pull him into my other guy, so next turn we can all gang up on him and take the least damage. But if I go here, I noticed previously that you can actually attack the rocks. So that actually seems like a valid strategy just for getting cards out of your hand. Yeah, I haven't done that before. I should have done that last turn as well. I wasn't next to a rock last turn, but I may have been able to position similarly. And that is all of our guys have gone. So let's end the turn. Fire took out the crystal, and then, ooh, I think he had a charge attack as well, because he knocked me back and he stunned me. Did 10 damage, wow. So stun, I cannot do anything this turn. That sucks for us, but you know, we can do that too. Back up and charge. So you took 12 damage and you are now stunned. Lola's gonna sneak up and shoot you. And she just drew double tap. Triggers when you play a card, play the card twice. Very cool. This guy is stunned, so now it's our turn. And yeah, there wasn't a lot of, you know, visual indication that this guy already like went through his whole turn and we're back to ours. Like I was saying, but I will stop complaining about that. We will see if we can strike this guy down this turn. Oh yeah, we got the double tap here, so she's gonna attack twice, and that is all we needed. Victory. Not a bad round. We only took 10 damage. And we get to give 3 stars. The stars, I believe they're just based on the difficulty of that encounter, which was 3 stars. And they are based on our experience. I assume it's better to just apply all 3 to one person now to level them up. So how about we, who's our winner this round? I think Lola kind of carried the fight with that burn and that double attack. So let's level up Lola. Level 2, so we get +1 hand size, so more options in combat. We get to choose a reward. Burn area, apply burning to all adjacent targets, which deals 4 damage every turn. That is cool. Blaze, apply burning to a target, which deals 4 damage every turn, and 3 base damage. That's the one we used last time. And then catch, triggers when attacked. Returns the attack to the attacker. Oh, triggers when ranged attacked. I don't know how common ranged attacks are, we haven't seen one yet. Blaze seemed pretty good, I am tempted to grab that. See if we can catch something. We do have +1 hand size, so having that passive card in our hand is not too bad. So here's another facet of this map generation. We have to use this health if we want to fight anything else. Otherwise, who knows? I might have just, you know, left him at 20 and then wait till we took more damage to use up the health. I'm still fearing. We got a goat man in here, raising it to 5 difficulty. Paired with the ghoul and the lizard. Let's do another 3 difficulty run, shall we? So it seems like the levels themselves are kind of randomly sized. I didn't even notice ghoul on there. So there's a ghoul, a crobs. Oh, did these guys have random names as well? Is that different than the Crabbo? We have the Crabs and a Sea Pig. What cards do we have? Lola. Finisher deals triple damage to targets that are burning. Oh, we gotta get someone on fire. Maybe I should have taken that burning ability, but I do have the catch. See if we get range attacked. Here's the charge. I can charge all the way over to the Crabs if I want. And let's see here. Mr. Jazz has 2 strikes and a buff all. Gives all friendly units a +2 attack damage as combat. So I think these greens are just like skills or powers or... Wow, I'm using Slay the Spire language. Not intentionally, but here's my brain thinking we're playing a card game and I can use those. But yeah, something that's not an attack for sure. So I think we're fighting 3 different things, +2 damage. I don't know how long that lasts, but that's gonna probably pay off quite well. Should I go up here and stun someone with my charge? This Crab's gonna take a while to get like close to us to do anything. Actually, he does have that charge ability, so maybe he's just gonna charge at us. I'm gonna go ahead and use our charge here, and let's charge the Sea Pig. Doing good damage to it and stunning it. Do I have any more attacks? Lola gets to fight still. I think we just go and gang up on this Sea Pig. Ooh, and we left the Crabs open, so that is the same guy. They have different names. I like that. Because last time that was the Crabbo. So yeah, he used the charge ability. Now Lola is stunned. I should have known that. Did that before. But yeah, now our strikes do 8 to 10 instead of 6 to 8. This guy has 11 hit points left. Finish him off this round. I think we can. I just need to move him here. Here, and we'll use our strikes and finish off the Sea Pig. Jazz draws a Vigilance. Triggers when an enemy moves into melee range. 79 damage and 1 knockback. Ooh, so maybe if this Crabs has some intention to attack Jazz, he'll be in for a rude awakening. We'll end our turn and see what happens. I really like the art style of this game. This is Ghoul doing, just wandering around. Maybe he doesn't want none of this. That'll give us the opportunity to gang up on this Crabs. Yeah, even like when the grid disappears, and I guess that is your indication that it's not your turn. But it's very simple, but it works. It's very clean and it's cohesive. I like it a lot, just the art style of this. Maybe we can make this guy burning. Oh, Filbert had burn area. We could have come with those to kill this guy this turn. Triple damage would have been nice, but unfortunately Filbert is stunned. I'm gonna go over here, partially to get as close to the Ghoul as I can to entice him to come into melee range. But then we're just gonna get our strike on the Crabs. Then Lola. You know what? I can't get in range to shoot the Ghoul. I was thinking maybe next turn I can just burn and then finish him, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Just go over here and apply a shot over here. And then Filbert is stunned and cannot act. No actions available, so we will end our turn. Ooh. Gooped? What does Goop do? Not tell us, but we got stunned. They're ganging up on Lola. I don't know if they heard my strategy, but that did not work well. Robs has 16 damage left. Apply burning to all adjacent enemies. We gotta try and save Lola. Oh, we can't even get over there. Alright, you're gonna have to get in the way. Let's keep focusing down the Crabs. Look at this turn. If I roll well, nice. That was not guaranteed, but that worked out. And then Lola is stunned. Ooh. Silly Ghoul. He jumped on the other side of this guy and our Vigilance kicked in. So we got to attack him and knock him back. I'm gonna let, we have 3 health left. Let's use the finisher. Goop. Oh, it's a card that... Well, this is weird because it didn't actually... Oh, this is a status from Slay the Spire, to use their terminology again. So it actually... It added it to my hand, so I'm above my max hand size, but I assume when I play another card... Maybe, can I play something just to waste it? want to see what happens there. Yeah, we did not draw another card. So that is what the goop does. And let's punish the ghoul for that. Victory. We get to give 3 more stars. Let's upgrade Jazz. Why not? Jazz is now level 2, +1 hand size, and choose a reward. So they have a lot of these buff cards. And this is almost like a bard or some kind of buff character, it looks like. So Urge, free action. Choose a friendly unit to gain additional action this turn. Inspire, free action. Choose a friendly to draw 2 cards. Buff all, gives all friendly units +2 attack damage as combat. So if we draw 2 cards, I wonder if that goes above our max hand size. And then this gives all more buff all. Free action sounds pretty dang valuable. I think buff all is probably pretty strong as well. Let's do more buff all. I want to raise our chances of all that. Just go ahead to level 2. I have a feeling we would die to this encounter. We're pretty beat up. Probably gonna die to whatever is in level 2 anyways, but let's go ahead and do this. Music change? I don't know if that's because of our health or what. Oh, this was smart. Look, we can go ahead and heal up now. This worked out, and that gives 25 to everyone, so we're like almost full healed. But now we have more difficult encounters to face. So it looks like we have 4 options here. 5 crabs, difficulty 6, and those guys have stun attacks, so we might get perma-stunned if we do that. This is 6 blobfish, whatever those are, and 2 crabs, difficulty 6. 2 skeletons and a goat man. 3 big boys. Let's take one of the... and a ghoul. I keep not seeing the ghouls for some reason. I want to see the goat man. I don't think I've seen one of those before. Difficulty 5. Let's stay away from the difficulty 6 encounters. And this also opens up the stairs if we want. I have a feeling that we're going to lose here. I played this a few rounds already. One of my issues with it is it didn't feel super balanced. I don't know. It was kind of difficult. And maybe that's just because I don't know the, you know, the interactions that all the enemies have, and what kind of cards they play, and what kind of cards we can build into. So part of that's probably on me, but I think the balance could probably get tweaked in the early game. So I don't know what the Goatman does, but they got, let's see, everyone has 1 action. I don't know what the Skellies do either. We have a melee counter. Quake hits all enemies in melee range. So this guy, I feel like we got bad positioning here. Over here, I'm trying to get away from these guys for now, and then this is a stun attack, and stuns, as we know, are quite excellent. We're going to stun the goat. How much health does he have? 40? I did this backwards. I should have looked at what these cards were. Oh, never mind. Actually, this is perfect. I thought this was the one that hits everyone adjacent to you for burning damage, but it is the one that is ranged. That actually works out well for us. I'll end the turn here. Plus 10 block. You just gave everyone 10 block. Okay, so that's different than the barrier effect. The barrier effect blocked a full attack, and then this gives them extra 10 health, it looks like, which is kind of insane. I don't think our chances of surviving this encounter are amazing, but let's see how it goes. Oh, we do have the finisher. That's going to help. Let's just go ahead and use that on this guy right now. 14 damage. Oh, so that would have done 24, but he had 10 block. So yeah, that did 8 times 3 because they were burning. Excellent. And we have our catch attack. We want to slowly run away until we can whittle this goat down. So let's strike you. Back up. And he actually only has 8 hit points. Might be able to, what, 1/3 chance to kill him with a strike? Only 7. Sorry to leave you hanging there, Filbert. Triggers a melee attack, actually. The goat, I would assume, has melee. So we actually might kill him with our counterattack. That's different than the one before, which only occurred when they moved into melee range, which I didn't think was going to affect. Oh, and he's burning anyways, I forgot. So this guy didn't take any damage to his health, but we did knock his block off. We have a stun, excellent. This hits all in a 3x3 area. Oh, interesting. So can I... Oh, let's try this. What do you have? Triggers when enemy moves in the melee range. That was what I was thinking of before. Go ahead and stun you. Actually, I think I can kill this guy this turn. They only have 10 health. Oh, this is the charge. Hold up. That's not gonna work, actually. Have... Interesting. Okay, check this out. Back up 1. Use Quake. Hits all units in melee range. And I believe that does friendly fire. So I'm gonna do this. Knock back the rock. These two got blocked by the rocks. But now I can move you back. And... Ola has a barrage attack. Oh, I moved her back too far? No, I didn't. So now I can hit them all again. Sweet, so we did a total of 10 damage to both of these guys. Whittling down his shield. And how about this? I'm gonna lure him into melee range. There we go. Ooh, hit him hard. Let's back up and get the charge, just because we can. We did really well that combat. 5 stars. Jazz can do. I want to see what happens when we get them up to level 3. 10 max health, pretty nice. So last time we got an extra card, or hand size, and this time we got max health. I bet you can increase your actions stuff. So apply 10 block to all friendly units and yourself. Chaos, apply burning to all units and yourself. And gain 2 actions per turn. I like the chaos effect, because burning is really strong. It's 4 damage a turn to all units, but also ourself. So that might not be the best, but that paired with that finisher ability is really strong. But shield all is pretty dang strong to begin with. Take that. Oh, and I have one more star to give. We got to get Filbert up there, so let's give him a point. But yeah, I just want to kind of give a quick demo of these, so I think I'm going to leave this one here, and maybe I'll finish this on another video or something. But yeah, this game is pretty cool. I have my balance concerns with it, but I think the art style and the execution and the idea behind it are pretty good and clever, and made for a pretty fun game. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will have more 70RL 2020 videos up in the upcoming days and weeks, so I hope you enjoy the content. And I will see you guys next time.